Hi everybody, I'm James.
And I'm Brian.
And this is Clutterducks Week in Review Part 3. We are going to be bringing you a couple new things that have come into the shop, as well as some things that have been around here for a little while that need a good home. But the first thing that we want to talk about is we were doing a PlayStation RPG for the last YouTube video. And one of them just didn't make it to the video because we added something, but we did really want to talk about that. Isn't that right, Brian?
Yep, and that game is Vanguard Bandits on the PlayStation 1. This is a really phenomenal game. The story is great. The gameplay is really fun. Now, the battle system is very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics and Arc the Lad, where it's a strategy-based RPG, and you get to move a certain number of tiles each turn for each character. And the story is based around the main character of Bastion, who is rebelling against the Empire with his father. And early on in the game, something happens to his father, and he has to join up with a bunch of other allies to defeat the Empire and defeat this other character named Faulkner, who's very, very evil. And you'll find out later on in the game exactly how evil he is. So if you're into strategy-based RPGs with an amazing story, I definitely recommend checking out this game. So, James.
What?
What's going on? Why are you sleeping? You act like you had a baby.
Well,
Ready to record the video?
absolutely. That's right, everybody. I had a baby. Her name is Zoe. She's 7 pounds 3 ounces. Probably the greatest thing I've done with my life. I'm going to sound like a pompous father because it's true. But the one thing that I did want to mention, and it does have something to do with the show, is that my parents have decided to call her their little turtle, which is going to lead us to the next thing that came into the shop this week, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm really excited. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of my favorite TV series growing up. When I was in elementary school, I actually was in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles club. I got to be Casey Jones. When it first came out, I wasn't very happy about it, but then when the movie came out, everyone wanted to be Casey Jones, so I was the cool kid. Or, well, I thought I was a cool kid. This one is Tokka, which came from the second movie, Secret of the Ooze, where a lot of people were upset because Bebop and Rocksteady weren't in it, but then they brought in Tokka and Razar, and it worked. Because it actually brought a lot of humor to the series, which is what people liked with the cartoon series, because the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was kind of dark. But then you also have right here his buddy, Razar, which is awesome. And then, of course, the people who made him, which was Shredder. And then the one girl that's in every movie that is like the hot girl, April O'Neil. These are just 4 of the ones that you can get here at Clutterducks. We have quite a few more, some of the more obscure ones like Sergeant Bananas or Triceraton. They're here as well too, and they need a good home, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is still popular to this day, and a new movie's coming out, so come and check them out.
So James, there's another unique item that's been in the shop for a while that we really want to find a good home, is that right?
Righto, Governor! Today we're gonna talk about Harry Potter. Da 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 Elder Wand. Harry Potter, one of the greatest book series ever created for children that just spanned an entire generation. I loved it. I read all 7 books, saw all 8 movies, and I'm waiting for the day that I can share this with my daughter. It's one of those great things that will only come once in our lifetimes, where they just have characters that just resonate with what's going on in the world, as well as the world progresses on. You have Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, Ronald Weasley, Severus Snape, Voldemort, just these great iconic characters that, if you're anywhere, you're going to run into them. What we have at the shop, which is really special, is the Elder Wand that was fought over in Movie 7 and Movie 8, which is considered the greatest wand ever created. It was created by Death during the Tales of the Bard. Or I think it was the Tales of the Bard, but don't hold me to that. Harry Potter people, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. But anyways, the Elder Wand. We have it here. It's in excellent immaculate condition, comes in a great velvet box, and it really needs a good home for someone that really loves the movie. A lot of you watching the video right now probably don't know this, but there's a little bit of an age difference between Brian and me. A lot of people think I'm younger, but it's not really true.
I don't think that's in question at all. I don't think there's any debate about that.
You're right. There really isn't a debate about it. They just think I'm younger. It's okay.
No, sir. Not at all.
I just have a very nice, young, effervescent glow coming from me.
Don't you have memories of when Sputnik was launched?
I saw you watching Teletubbies yesterday.
Dude, you weren't gonna say that! Stop it! Stop the video!
Anyways, I digress. What's the next game we're talking about?
Next game we're talking about is Castlevania on the NES. Now, there's not much I need to say about this that hasn't already been said. It's a phenomenal game from the NES era. In this game, you get weapons like the cross, the holy water, the axes that you get to throw, and they're very helpful against the regular enemies and the bosses. Bosses including Frankenstein's monster, and the Grim Reaper, and Dracula, and several other bosses. And it's an awesome game. You live.
Sorry.
Anything you want to add,
Sure,
James?
sure. Great game. It's available at Clutterducks. Started an era of great Castlevania titles that came later on. It all started with this one. If you haven't played it, you gotta try it. The music is excellent in it. They did a really good job with the NES music on this one. Just check it out. Available at Clutterducks. Don't hit me. Okay, after you.
Don't you kick the tripod.
I'm not kicking the tripod.
Okay. Cool. Got that in one take.
Yeah. Alright.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Turtles doing turtle stuff.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
That's all good. It shows that you don't watch my videos.
Yes, I do.
You didn't watch that one.
I did.
Okay.
But I didn't give a shout out to Milligan.
Well, you don't need to do it 2 weeks in a row.
Then we're not going to.
Okay.
Alright. Do you feel better?
No.
Okay.
Flash! Get under the table, kids.
Yeah.
What was it like doing those drills when you had to get under your desks in case of a nuclear bomb?
I caught you watching Teletubbies yesterday.
That worked. Well, Rob, you were going to tell me about it.
Okay, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.